good evening and thank you for joining us. Thunder Bay's 2024 budget is up for ratification. That's planned for tomorrow's City Council meeting and comes after some notable changes during deliberations. The budget was approved with a tax levy hike of 5.93% before growth and 5.48% after. One of the additions during the process was another $250,000 for the Thunder Bay Police Service. Despite that and other additions, Council hit its tax hike target, but many around the table still felt it wasn't low enough. Changes to the budget can still be made at tomorrow's meeting. For decades, Anishinaabe Nation has been advocating for the families of missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls, but now they're broadening that call to include Indigenous people of all genders. Chiefs at Nan's Winter Assembly supported a motion to shift their advocacy to missing and murdered Indigenous people. Deputy Grand Chief Annabette Echnapenescum says that change comes at the request of families of missing and murdered men and boys, such as the family of Alex Lawson, who's been missing for more than a year. Echnapenescum says the motion gives Nan a mandate to advocate for people of any gender.
It will address some of the lack of resources that we have for example, shelters. Like we don't have emergency shelters for, say, a single dad with children, our gender diverse citizens. You know, they become vulnerable because we don't have the resources to be able to provide them with those safe spaces.
Echnapenescum says the change won't mean any less advocacy for women and girls. In particular, she says Nan wants to see more funding for the prevention of gender-based violence. Confederation College hosted their annual Early Childhood Education Career Fair on Friday. It gives graduating students from the program an opportunity to network with colleagues as well as speak with potential employers across the district who are in desperate need of staff. Jaden Billick reports.
Daycares have been in a frantic search to find quality staff to fill their empty positions for quite some time. At this ECE Career Fair, employers are hoping to find hardworking, open-minded, and knowledgeable individuals who are inspired in the learning and growth of young children. Students graduating from the program will work in settings such as childcare, kindergarten, and family programs. Confederation College Program Coordinator Maria Cole says the district needs about 130 full-time ECEs in order to reach an adequate capacity.
So we have an opportunity for employers from the Thunder Bay District coming in to share about their program, their philosophy, and the amount of jobs that are required within the field. And we have students having the opportunity to learn to network and to be part of a community of early childhood educators and what is possibly available for them as they graduate.
The program is a 2-year diversified curriculum based on the needs of the community. With partnerships alongside the Thunder Bay DSAB, they're currently holding a fast-track syllabus as well as a pre-ECE certificate, inspiring individuals to work in the field of childcare education, where they can support children in their overall growth and development, innovation, and creativity to encourage and aid growth of our new generation.
The early childhood education field is a wonderful field to be in, and as a lot of people know, we are in a crisis right now, so most centers are looking for early childhood educators and qualified early childhood educators. There's a lot of growth within our community, and things like this at our career fair is we get to meet a lot of students, prospective employers, so it's a wonderful way to bring the community together.
The important role of an ECE gives opportunity to provide inclusive environments for children. From ages 0 to 6, kids are both developing and learning constantly from everything around them. Staff within the area daycares need to provide a secure and safe relationship with both children and families, as they are responsible to meet those needs while parents are at work. Second-year graduating student Maisie Lloyd speaks about her experiences.
So for the past 2 years, I've been open to lots of experiences at Confederation College. I have had the opportunity to work alongside some amazing early childhood educators, and I'm super excited to see where the program goes in the future.
Jaden Billick, TBT News.
Off to Sault Ste. Marie now, where a boy born with a rare medical disorder is packing his bag for Disney World. A 6-year-old boy named Memphis Rowland has battled nearly 20 afflictions in his life, but thanks to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, he's now getting ready for his dream trip. CTV's Mike McDonald reports.
A hero's welcome for Memphis Rollin', complete with a red carpet celebration. Among the guests were Spider-Man, Batman, and Captain America, along with members of the Sault Ste. Marie Police Service. Memphis is all smiles after finding out his wish to visit Disney World has come true.
We spent the whole day researching and looking up videos and different excursions, and at the end of the day we said, what do you think? And he said Disney World, so that's where we're going.
Since birth, Memphis has battled through nearly 20 afflictions, including a condition called Goldenhar syndrome, chronic kidney disease, sleep apnea, and developmental delay. He's undergone more than a dozen surgical procedures and must often travel to receive treatment.
At this point, we're about a week every month that we're in Toronto, and everything medically for him is pretty much done at Sick Kids in Toronto.
Roland says despite her son's ongoing medical challenges, Memphis is unflappable and continues to rise to the occasion.
Some people might think it's something sad, but he's so resilient. Like now he goes in for blood work, his routine blood work, he sits there by himself. I got this, Mom. I'm big boy now, and it's awesome to see that resilience in him.
According to his teacher, Memphis is quite the student too.
Memphis, since he's come, has had so much perseverance. He's so brave, and the obstacles that he's overcome, you can't even tell in his day-to-day. He's made so many friends here, and they're so accepting and kind. He's just been a wonderful addition to the Pinewood community and our classroom community.
And despite his busy schedule and celebrity status, Memphis took a moment to share his gratitude with us.
Thank you for everybody coming to do this.
Memphis will soon be undergoing another operation at Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto. Otherwise, his mother says he's doing well, and the family is looking forward to their Disney vacation. Mike McDonald, CTV News, Sault Ste. Marie.
The 19th annual Easter Seal Snowrama event looked a little different this year. Snowmobilers weren't able to ride as much as they normally would due to the lack of snow. That didn't stop participants from northwestern Ontario and northern Minnesota from coming by to raise money in support of children and youth with disabilities. Jessica Clement reports.
Despite the minimal snow, the 19th annual Easter Seal Snowrama had a successful turnout, with around 80 people making the trek to Grand Portage Casino for the event.
Some people didn't even bring their snow machines because just not a lot of snow out there this year, but they're still coming out to support the cause, which is absolutely amazing. We're still raising a lot of money for Easter Seal kids. A lot of people out there just coming out, going to hang out at the casino for the weekend and show their support of Easter Seals and donating and participating wherever they can.
Easter Seal's Northern Region Manager, Rhonda Harrison, says this year, over $29,000 was raised for Easter Seals kids. Throughout the years, Snowrama has raised over $575,000, with the funds helping to purchase mobility equipment, communication devices, and also provide summer camp opportunities for kids with disabilities. Harrison says it's been amazing seeing the event grow.
The Grand Portage Casino Snowrama is one of the biggest in the province. This actually kicks off our whole fundraising season for the year, so we're very grateful of all the support.
Participants usually have two snowmobiling routes to choose from, a 120-mile one or a 35-mile one. However, this year, snowmobilers only had about 12 miles of Minnesota trails to ride. Grand Portage Trail Riders volunteer Tony Swader says they were working tirelessly to ensure attendees had some kind of riding experience.
We did get a little bit of snow and we had the groomers out, and then we got a lot more rain and warm weather, but we got a little bit of snow. We had the groomers out last night. We got the trails flat. It's not going to be a racetrack, but it's going to be very enjoyable. So I'm so happy that all these people came out to help the kids.
Despite this year's setback, Brett Turner, lodge manager at Grand Portage Casino, says they plan on keeping the event going year after year.
We're already going to be ready for next year. We're trying to make it better. Last year was awesome. This year so far, awesome. Next year, we can only get better and better and better. So it's a partnership that we're very proud of, and we're going to keep maintaining it, as long as they want to keep maintaining it with us.
More information about Snowrama can be found on their website. Jessica Clement, TBT News.
This weekend's Winter Funday activity brought kids outside to Boulevard Park to enjoy some fresh air and play some snow games. The event was hosted by the Neighborhood Recreation Program, an after-school program for children in grades 1 to 6 that features crafts, games, activities, and sports. Today, visitors were able to enjoy a variety of outdoor winter activities, including snow spray painting, capture the flag, and parachute games. Adam Worsma says while deciding on the programming, they wanted to pick games that appeal to a wide range of kids.
Some of these activities usually lots of kids really like they're usually like running around and stuff like that. I know like even at like NRP and stuff like that, like Capture the Flag is lots of kids usually like to play it. And I know with like playing in the snow and stuff like that, lots of kids just really enjoy like spray painting and stuff and being like very creative. It's kind of like how kids are kind of nowadays, I guess, or like it's just kind of like in their characteristics to do that.
Next week's Winter Funday activity will be skating with the Fighting Walleye and Healthy Kids Thunder Bay at Prince Arthur's Landing from 5 to 7 p.m.